Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 7, season 3 of Superman and Lois. Last time Superman and Lois?
Last time on Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
Which is a doozy.
It was, every week. So Liam, as you probably see, just a real quick admin. Liam is not here again. He has got a very busy social life at the moment. We haven't sacked him. He is still around. We talk to him every day.
He's got family aggro.
He's hopefully going to be coming over to the UK soon, and we're going to meet up, maybe do something with the four of us together. So he does exist. Hopefully he'll be back next week.
It's
so
not his channel, Sophie.
But we haven't forgotten about him. It's all right. Yeah. Talking of Sophie, last week's episode.
Yes.
You're Sophie for the
I mean, that's
James' segue there.
New nickname on the chat is Sophie from SNL. Yeah. Right. Okay. Change that. You're welcome, Liam. Don't worry about it. So last week's episode.
He's run away to the fair.
He's running away. Sophie ran away to the fair. We had this sort of whole storyline about that. I don't know if it was like a sort of nods to all the fans, because I've watched a lot of reactions of this show after we watch it, and so many people said the same thing. Be like, "What the fuck is this character?" Anyway, it was that. So story of like her feeling like not appreciating the family and sort of running away. We had
Jonathan stepped up.
Yes, Jonathan. I would say like the actor who's playing Jonathan right now, man. I mean, I love the previous one, and I was like, when they had to recast, I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna like this.
I've wanted him to have powers since season 1, but I'm alright if he doesn't, because he's just such.
He's got the human side of
he's got the Lois side of him, right? Which I think is really great. So he's he stepped up, and then now he's now got a little Kent.
That's why I love the way that they name the two boys, because it's like he's the human Jonathan Kent side, as in Kal-El's human father. Then Jordan, he's named after Jor-El, from his father's Kryptonian side.
So. Talking of Jordan, he stepped up as well to try and help his dad. He was getting taken out by lots of Pia and some weird Kryptonian shotgun things, which are pretty cool. And found out that he's immune to kryptonite, so potentially could be even more powerful than.
Well, he doesn't expect him as much.
Yes. Yeah. So. Which is pretty cool. That amazing scene with him, like Clark thinking he'd been killed and like unleashing. I might be holding back a little bit.
You hurt my son. All right.
It was odd though when I was editing it. I was like, why would you? He took all the 4 guys up. He didn't take her up.
Yeah.
He's like, why would you not take her up?
Because then it wouldn't have been good.
I know, but you'd be a reason for why. There's 4 people here. I'm going to take 3 of them out, and then I'm going to land. Why not take all 4 out?
Same argument we have the Flash every week. It's like. He's like, why don't you just take them all out and then talk? He's like, good idea.
It'd be better if he'd have like flown to take her out, but then the waves knocked him back or something.
Yeah, if he like tried to fly into the waves.
And it knocked him back.
Or block the waves or something.
Yeah,
agree, that would have been cool. We also got the reveal of who she was as well. So she's Pia, who's the friend that Lois has made in the cancer ward. That Mannheim actually loves, so he's doing all this for love, which is really cool. So it's actually a good reason.
Yeah, but in a bad way.
Yeah, I know. It's a bad way, but it's at least he's not doing it just.
Yeah, you can understand why he's doing it.
We thought it was for him to get superpowers. It turns out looks like it's not that. It's to try and save her, which is quite cool.
But he'll sacrifice as many lives.
It'd be interesting.
Damn straight, kill all of you bastards.
It's like you said. It was like, well, if he's married to her, why doesn't Lois know about her?
Yeah, because
did she die and come back, or was she completely even secret or what?
Even if she died and come back, I kind of feel Lois would know, because she's been investigating for 15 years.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like it's a secret love, or maybe he met her on the ward or something. Like when he built the hospital, she was one of the first patients or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out and get a bit more of a backstory on it. But it's an interesting take on it. And the only other big thing, I guess, was that Lana found out about Kyle and Chrissy as well. So a bit awkward, but. And now Kyle wants to make it more public, so gonna make some sweet love on that Martha bench.
Back of the fire truck.
A little Ken can clean.
Clean up this mess, Ken. The hell have you been doing?
I'm paying you. I'm getting paid.
He's getting paid. That was pretty much.
The only other thing we had is Jordan was being trained a bit harder by Clark.
Yes, because that really emotional scene at the end as well, where Clark
he thought he'd seen Jordan die.
Yeah.
And he couldn't really.
And he sort of opened up Lois because he was in denial about the cancer and everything. He just he went to the meeting, didn't he? And he's just like, I don't need to worry about that. Not my thing.
But then he went back at the end.
Yeah. So now he's
because Liam isn't here, I'll just say Jordan's suit got a bit trashed.
Yeah.
So start to build that up again.
Mark 2.
Mark 2.
And I don't know how the heat vision will work with those goggles either. Just completely melt them. So these are antiques. What are you doing? These are my granddad's goddamn goggles. So it'd be interesting to see how they fix that. But yeah, again, another awesome episode. Looking forward to this one. So we should jump into it. And just before we jump into this episode of Superman Lois, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing. I really do appreciate it. But if you're watching this right now, if you're new to the channel, you've been with us for a while, you're just not subscribed, please click on that subscribe button. The only way you can make this channel grow is with your help. So please click on that beautiful red button just below us. And also, if you want to support us even more, head over to our Patreon, where you have full reactions of this episode, the rest of the season, all the other shows we react to. So let's jump into this episode of Superman Lois.
Previously on Superman and Lois. I was just diagnosed with...
Find out who he is.
Yeah, it's got to be Mannheim's kid.
Maybe it's the woman's kid, yeah.
Just in case. Bruno.
Oh no.
Stained another one of your shirts.
Don't worry about it.
Your Kryptonian tech.
Go buy another one. What, on the reporter's salary?
Yeah. £50,000 worth of hardware.
Yeah. It's like, I'll send you a check.
I watched that movie the other day. I love it.
That's
Oh yeah, Superman.
Superman Batman Apocalypse. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be horrible.
Dave, they'll postpone if you're too sick.
Oh, but it's lovely.
Oh, Jesus.
You can do this.
Did you pick some good podcasts for the drive?
You know I did. Do you need help? We're good. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's fine. We'll be home before dinner.
Not telling us something.
Hey, John, Tina for you.
Hey, what dress do you like better? Dad, come on, pick one.
Whichever one you like best.
The one that's most covered up.
Are you gonna change?
Yeah,
Maybe
have
you
this
can wear like a
bucket.
button down or something? Dad, come on, he's gonna be here in less than 2 hours.
You don't have to stress about this.
You've got me confused. Somebody gives a shit.
I know this is important to you, so I'll clean up. And then I'll head up. And I think you look beautiful in the blue.
Maybe I'll ask Sarah.
Never around, Samantha, trust me. Never around.
So
Why the fuck ass?
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Best of 3 self? Pickup order?
Kyle and Chrissy. Oh, Chrissy.
Oh, just okay.
I appreciate it, but you don't have to worry. We're fine. Here you go, hon. Egg white omelet, order of sausage and biscuits, extra gravy.
She's favourite, right?
Yep, that'll be Carl's.
Okay, well, have a great day. We know you already have. Chrissy, it's okay.
That was good, good for.
Yeah.
What? Don't ever do that again.
Mom, somebody has to say something.
Not if this is Chrissy's fault.
She's like 10 years younger than Dad. It's gross.
Lucky. He's such a caring husband.
Clark's the best.
My husband's the same way.
Yeah?
Oh.
How so?
Do you do anything for me?
Oh, here she is. So he's his wife.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
can't keep doing this, Bruno. It's too dangerous. It's a bad idea. It'll never work.
Maybe not. But you're still here.
He's a great actor,
weird.
isn't
How are you boys handling things?
Weird how she doesn't know about her then if she's been
As well as
investigating
to
for
be
15
expected.
years.
Well, secret marriage, I guess.
Freaking brought Mom to see you?
There was no need. I discussed her condition with him and your father agreed.
Okay, but that's not the same as doing a diagnostic test to make sure. I mean, when Jordan was sick with that kryptonite virus, that's what holograms did. He used lasers to save him.
That was very different, Jonathan.
How?
The risk is too great.
It's worth a shot.
My technology could kill her.
She might die anyway.
Enough!
No.
Oh, wow. He could hear it.
What are you two doing here?
Asking the question.
Give an answer.
Yeah, ask the question.
They wanted to know if there was Kryptonian science that could help Lois.
Our treatment isn't for you to decide, Jonathan.
We're just trying to help, which is what you should have been here doing the entire time.
Excuse me?
But there's Kryptonian science that we're not even using.
Stop it right there! I understand you're worried about your mom, but don't you dare act like I don't care just as much as you. Do you understand me? Do you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Both of you go home. We'll finish talking about this when your mom's done with her treatment.
We look just like each other.
I think it's the eyebrow.
That's what I said.
That's what you keep saying about you actor.
The writers watch this show.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure they're big fans.
Actually, I don't have my phone with me.
Bullshit.
I smell something funny.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you about Bruno Mannheim. Living here your whole life. You must have met him.
Neighborhoods falling apart. People are scared. Crime's up. So are profits. But where's that money going? A little in our pockets, sure. But the lion's share is going straight to Lex and his people in Metropolis. He gives us back our neighborhood free and clear. Not this again. We got infrastructure just waiting to be modernized. By who, you? Not just me. Gillespie, Alistair, and some of the other 86ers. If you were to make this move.
He's not going to, and Bruno's going to take him out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me think it over.
He's going to try to take Bruno out, and then he's going to step up.
I mean, if she's got powers here,
Yeah.
she might be like his like right-hand man.
Yeah.
And because she loves Bruno,
Assassin.
she switches on him.
But it seems like you must have crossed paths then.
Yeah, it's a big hospital. Yeah, I don't really remember. What are you implying?
Blimey, you're a liar.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
She got very defensive.
This is the last treatment. I don't feel great. I'm gonna go sit over there and close my eyes. Please don't follow me.
Wow.
Lois knows she put her nose in the right place.
Yeah.
Journalist senses tingling.
Yeah, 100%. Woman's like, he meets up with her all the time. Dude, come on, you can buy something better than that.
Sweet and spicy.
Stranger.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
she's going to push, because of Carl.
Yeah, he lives all the way out in Metropolis, you know?
It's not that far, especially if he's got a car.
Uh-oh. Protective dad activated.
Wait a second.
He calls the suit in. Gotta go.
I have a few words of this.
Feeling threatened. It's just.
If it's Blue Beetle, it would start coming back.
Yeah. Kill the boy.
Yeah.
Right after you left, I started asking Pia about Bruno, and it got ugly. What am I doing? She's my friend, and I'm questioning her like she's a part of some conspiracy.
She is.
I was telling you she knew something.
That's just it. Ever since this diagnosis, everything feels off.
I think you might just need a little help.
Help from whom?
Go have a nice red cape.
Yep.
Investigative reporter. Clark Kent.
You showing up here caught me by surprise.
I just wanted to give you a chance to tell the world your story.
Title: Lion Son of a Bitch.
I want you to see what I see.
Just the lab.
Adult.
Oh no, it's
His
just,
house.
okay.
Yeah.
Opportunity.
What? You want to buy this place?
I already did.
You single-handedly transformed Hops Bay.
All I'll say is, I saw the potential in things others didn't.
Oh, that seems to be true of every investment of yours. According to the records you provided my wife,
I love his acting as Clark.
So good.
research, but to date you haven't made a cent.
Your point?
Every investment you've ever made has been profitable, except for this one.
I'm saving my people. I don't need to profit from illness.
But this disease is important to you?
People of Hobbs Bay are developing cancer at disproportionate rates.
How far would you go to cure this disease?
Your wife is sick. If her treatment doesn't work, she'll likely die. So you tell me, Mr. Kent, how far would you go to save her?
That's a good turn. It's a good turnaround. Good turnaround.
Yeah, but it's giving Clark what he needs.
I hate it too. Trying not to make us freak out. I'm not freaking out.
I'm just going to start investigating. Getting his mum's investigating genes.
He's not back yet?
I was going to say with something more comfortable.
Wow. I also don't have to hang out with my dad's hookup. That's not what I am. That's what it looked like this morning. You know what?
You're a rude little bitch.
Yep.
I know where you're at right now. I'm gonna take you wherever you want.
Go on, you two go.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Mr. Johnson.
Come in.
Hi.
Sit down.
Meet my hammer.
too.
Not doing the awkward handshake as long as possible.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
So the other one.
Yeah.
You look stunning.
like a face.
He's just sitting there for the whole meal like, you should separate.
Dad did all the work.
Oh.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Parents okay with you making the trek back and forth to Metropolis alone? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they trust me.
It's not that far.
It's far enough.
Yeah.
Tell me about this party where you met Natalie. I mean, just a couple of friends, Andrew.
I love it. This is exactly what I would be like.
All of this has been unbelievably hard. And I don't know how I could have done it without you. I don't want to just be cancer friends though. I want to be friends.
What does that even mean? I mean, do we need like matching bracelets?
No, I was thinking necklaces. I promise no more angles. Okay?
You got a second?
Did something happen at lunch?
Not yet.
No, I made sure nothing happened. God damn it.
And he did meet Little Johnson.
I know, right?
Was it?
I saw the way he was looking at her, and the way she was looking at him.
That's so sweet.
I just felt myself getting really protected. It was like this other person took over.
I mean, could he be more of a cliche? He was clearly trying to intimidate you.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. But
Oh wow. Okay.
Hey, you two! Are you gonna buy tickets or what?
You just ruined the kiss, man.
My God, thank you.
It does have
It's
to be
too
Man-
good.
Yeah, if it's
It's too
Mannheim's
good.
kid, it's going to be horrific breakup.
100%. So it's either Mannheim or the woman, or
Could be their kid that she said.
I'd have to say it's one of theirs.
Not both.
Why
I can say both. If they have the
If
secret,
they've had a kid together, there's no way Lois does not know about
Those
that.
gummies look good.
You can.
Oh my God. No,
That's
those
ridiculous.
aren't for.
What were they?
Sarah?
Oh my god, you're a stoner. No, this is so inappropriate. Please don't tell your dad about this. Where'd you even get those? Okay, I go to Coachella every summer and bad decisions are made and we're never going to mention these gummies ever again. Okay?
The hell's it? What?
Coachella. Drugs!
Wait, what bands did
Really?
you see?
Wait, she's got a bag of just sweet drug? Like,
It's about say giving powers to criminals, putting people in danger.
Even if that's true, isn't risking a few lives for a breakthrough that could save millions worth it?
But jeopardizing even one life is
How could you even look me in the eye and say you'd do anything for Lois?
because I
And
would.
admit that I'm right. This is your wife we're talking about.
I'm not sure that it is.
oh.
This is personal for you.
Don't go making assumptions.
It's why you bought the hospital while you're experimenting on criminals. Someone you care about is sick.
Ooh, overplayed your
Poke,
hand.
poker face, poker face, poker face.
At least you took me to Little Aces. It's the least I could do is show you some small town hospitality. Lois. Plus, we could make it a celebration. Just stop.
I can't do this anymore. This wasn't supposed to happen.
She's gonna tell her.
You and me were supposed to become friends.
Mannheim had a play on the other side.
Yeah.
Everything I told you was real about me, about how I was feeling. I just didn't tell you about
Oh, crap.
him. My husband's not who you think he is, Lois. Everything he's done, it's all been for me.
I think that's enough.
No, it's okay.
All of these years, why would you keep this a secret?
I don't like people that judge me, thinking the worst. I just didn't want them thinking the same way about Pia.
That makes sense. Maybe.
Do what you want with it.
She won't do anything with it.
Why would you put a woman who's potentially not going to recover from cancer into the limelight with Bruno Mannheim?
She was friends as well, kind of.
Yeah. It's amazing how they make Bruno Mannheim such a human character, and I actually feel sorry for him.
He's a fucking good actor as well.
He really is, yeah.
I can't believe I never figured it out.
They're not the only family that's kept a big secret.
And I'm truly grateful for all the surprising moments I've had with the people here. But most of all, I want to thank my husband. This man has moved heaven and earth to try and save me.
Which Clark hasn't done.
You have
Forever and always.
I feel like she's going to die.
Yeah.
And it'll make him go over the top, right?
I should not be.
let's ring this damn bell.
I should not be tearing up over the bad guys. This is really annoying.
Say it with
Yeah,
me.
you should,
people.
because it's fucking good, right?
Screw cancer.
Through cancer for a second there.
Taking this Clark's like, whoa.
Taking this rather personally.
So they're going to come out of the cinema and see these two, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for talking me off the ledge.
No, back up. No.
What did we just talk about?
He's got his tongue down my daughter's throat, motherfucker.
It's Hammer Time.
That remote control, silence, like it's me.
Blew his car up.
Dad.
Sir, I was just...
You and I need to have a talk.
Yes, sir.
Can't do anything.
It's like he's
I'm not
trying
like
to
Pat.
get
I'm
it
busy.
right.
I'm not busy.
Yeah. My friend Pat, just called my friend Pat in from out of town. Oh no.
Oh.
What in Sam hell is going on around here?
It's like, oh, she's getting on better with her than she does with me. Crap.
It worked though.
Uh-oh.
Just want to say I didn't handle things well.
No, sir, I totally understand.
Stop. Let me admit to being wrong. Okay? I can tell you're a good kid. I like you. And I trust her. So now I'm trusting you to treat her right. This is the part where you talk.
Sir, I gave you my word. My mom, she raised me to respect women.
Mom sounds like a good woman.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, it's
Going through some stuff.
Yeah.
maybe you can meet her one day.
Take it one step at a time.
That's
So
good.
he's got.
That's a good scene, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about it. I mean, Bruno, all of this, it's gonna save Pia.
Now all I can see is his loving, doting husband.
Uh-oh.
Mom, what is this?
You guys went through your mom's things?
You lied to us about how bad this is. We hear you getting sick. We see you losing your hair, not eating, not drinking, weak, but you never talk to us about anything. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Jonathan, look, you have to...
What, Dad? Have hope? Just believe that somehow everything is gonna work out fine. You know, maybe that works for you as a Kryptonian, but us humans like Mom and me, we can't. Because Hope didn't stop your dad from having a heart attack. It didn't stop your mom from having a stroke, and the last time that I checked, Hope doesn't cure cancer.
Oh, wow.
Not taking it well.
He has a point there.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I'd probably be reacting the same way.
I think seeing me like this is a big reminder that he's not like you and Jordan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Come here. You were right. I'm really sick. And we've been trying to hide it from you and pretend like everything's fine. We didn't mean for it to be a secret.
We just didn't want you guys worrying about something that may never happen.
You can't know that for sure.
Jonathan.
It's true. This kind of cancer is really bad.
Okay, then why not use technology from the fortress?
Yeah, there might be something there that can help you. Because if we use it to help your mom, it wouldn't be fair to keep it from anyone else. And sharing Kryptonian technology here, the risk to the greater good is just far too high.
I just don't want you to die.
I don't want to either. I love you both so much. More than anything important.
Is Clark crying himself? Ugh! I'm not crying. crying.
Hey.
You're crying.
Hey.
Fuck you.
I just feel like ever since the divorce, everyone's just moved on.
Maybe it's not about moving on. Maybe it's about being present. If there was anything that you could do, anything in the world, right now, what would it be?
John Henry Irons.
Yeah, was it?
I
Sex with John Henry Irons.
would go shoot off fireworks.
That wasn't the reaction I was expecting.
Blow something up.
Yeah.
Go in the kitchen, get the lighter, I'll crack the fireworks.
Right now.
Yay!
Bad time? You tell me? I'm sorry. I know you're doing everything possible to help Mom. I just wish there was more we could do.
Yeah. Me too.
He's not going to start working with Mannheim, is he?
He might.
Probably helps having a
Do you
glass
think,
of wine
right?
now.
That's what I was thinking when he said, oh, we're talking about your wife in the thing.
I was thinking about what you said earlier about being human like your mom.
I didn't mean anything by that.
I know, but I understand where it's coming from. But I want you to remember that you are just as much Kryptonian as your brother. And he's just as human as you are.
Jesus Christ, how much were they keeping back there?
Explosion down in the old cushion car.
That's Lana. Sarah.
And they're on my property again.
I would never set a box of old fireworks off.
Yeah, I know.
Is the boy going to come home?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Let me get you some water.
It's fine. I just need to catch my breath.
She's going to die, right?
I've been thinking a lot about your proposal. I've been thinking about how you went behind my back. They work for me, not for you. And I think you all need a reminder exactly who's in charge here.
She's going to kill them all.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she won't kill him. Jesus. That's why they redecorate.
Yep.
Definitely.
Sonic stuff for her mouth.
This was a bad idea.
No. This is our future.
Kill him now.
I will the real you. Make a life with me, Pia. Pia, make a city. Forever and always. Now. Pia, do it now.
Bruno.
It's gonna be okay. I promise.
Mom?
Yeah, here we go.
Called it for episode 1, 2.
How was your date?
It was amazing.
So, you and this girl, you had a nice time then?
Mom, I'm telling you, she is the one.
The one? Please.
You two have to meet her.
By the way, her dad's John Henry Irons. What?
They called himself Johnson, didn't they? So,
Yeah.
So he doesn't know.
And this fucking show, man.
Superman wasn't even in that, and it was still one of the best
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah. Oh yeah, shit. He wasn't even suited up once.
Yeah.
You didn't need any powers or anything.
One thing I remember when I was editing last week's episode, that when she was talking to Lois, and she was talking about, oh, my husband, we always argue and stuff, and we don't see the way of it. Then she also says, and I shout a lot, as in, I think that was like a double meaning.
Okay, nice.
Do you reckon that's obviously a naturally occurring meta power? Then do you reckon his son's got powers?
Potentially. Maybe they don't know about it yet. So she was the assassin of.
I mean, it could be that, like, when he finds out that Nat's dad is John Henry Irons, and then they start, like, he might get really emotional, and he might scream or whatever. And he might have something similar.
I'm kind of wondering if it's all linked, because we've been hearing a lot about how people in the slums get cancer progressively more than most people.
Yeah.
And the slums is where Lex does a lot of his shady shit.
Yeah.
So it's LexCorp experimenting with XK and kryptonite. It's been pumping its sludge into the slums.
Could be.
And that's what's causing her to get powers, but also cancer.
Yeah.
And then Mannheim's trying to deal with that.
Yeah, it could be.
That's the end game.
I mean, I'm kind of like, I know they said like this is my last cancer treatment, or whatever, but is she actually cured, or has she still got it?
Possibly still got it. If it is kryptonite based, it's probably really aggressive shit.
Yeah.
So they're having to use Bizarro's blood to.
I think she's going to die.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to die.
Yeah.
When she sat down, I need to catch my breath. I thought she was going to die.
I think that's going to push Mannheim over the edge.
Yeah.
Especially if they made a point in this episode as well, saying that Kryptonian technology could save them. It's risky.
Oh yeah, if he finds out that he might have been able to save his wife.
Yeah, but like as Clark said, he has to make it available to the whole world.
Yeah.
So if he finds out he's held
which she's not allowed to do,
and he already hates Superman.
Yeah, I kind of feel that like.
I don't know how you'd find that out though.
Yeah, half of me kind of feels like Clark is going to go to him. And
especially if Lois gets worse.
Yeah, if she gets to the point where it looks like she's like he's going to be like.
There's that conversation between them. You do anything to save her.
He didn't have a response to that, did he? He kind of waddled a bit. It's like
yeah, no, it's really good.
I think he had a little bit of Jonathan in his ear saying, why are you not trying this?
Why are you not trying everything? I think that's what he was contemplating outside on the porch. Right? He was just like, I'm not doing everything I could be to save my wife, and Mannheim's right.
When he sees Mannheim but
he can't willingly be hurting and killing people just to save Lois. So it's a fine line he's got to try and tread there. Man, such a good episode. It was so just the show. It was that, and like the whole thing with Jonathan as well, being like being absolutely right what he was saying to him and everything, being like,
what? It just put the whole heart on the line, basically.
And he apologised.
Yeah, the way he went out and apologised to himself on his own merit.
Yeah, and they were like, you don't have to apologize. You're totally right. It's just amazing.
It's also that no one's in the wrong really because they were angry when they stumbled across the will, and it's obviously like, you're not telling us how serious this is. You're playing it off like it's not a big deal. Yeah, which you would, right, to protect your kids. So it's like they're both right in what they're doing.
Yeah. It's nice that now at least it's all out in the open.
Yeah.
But it was written and just the story wise is so good. It just all makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But like some shows you watch, why are you doing that kind of thing?
It's like I could see it being like this is real life situations with families.
I was feeling when Jonathan came out on the porch that I wonder if the original Jonathan actor, he's gone through something similar like this and he read the script.
I think that's given him a bit.
And he was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
And that's why he stepped away.
Maybe I thought he was like.
It was mental. Yeah, but it could be to do with the story. I just felt like maybe it's too close to his own home.
A bit traumatic.
Yeah, he's like, I honestly can't do this season. I just got that feeling when he came out that that must be such a difficult thing to do. I mean, it's difficult to do in real life, but when you have to act it out.
Especially since
I just felt like that guy must have had.
They're not using it as a plot device like you'd see in some shows where it's you've got cancer, but it's a background thing. It's the forefront.
It's the main storyline of the show, right? Yeah. Lois could potentially die from cancer. Big, it's a big thing to bring onto a TV show where so many people, like let's say in the UK, it's like 1 in 2 people get it.
Well, like the Suicide Slums, really.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like...
But the thing is about the show as well, like at the start, it's like, she can't die. It's Superman and Lois. But the show's so good, I feel like they could kill her off.
Yeah.
And see what the aftermath is, but I don't know.
Injustice, right? No, we wouldn't do it with this one, but
similar to a Death of Superman storyline, they could do a thing where he
can't be Superman anymore.
He gives the power to Lois because, like in Superman 2, he drains his power. But if he finds out that because Kryptonian physiology is not affected by cancer, if he gives Lois his power, she'll be all right. But it could either go that could then aggressively kill her.
He could sacrifice himself.
Well, as I said, he could do the thing that his mother's warning him about.
Yeah.
And it kills her, and he then blames himself.
Yeah.
I killed my wife.
Go full injustice.
That would be injustice.
Yeah.
I couldn't see him doing evil Superman though.
Well, he made a good Bizarro.
Yeah.
I know he wasn't fully evil, but
and the brief flashes of him when he was destroying John Henry's world.
Yeah. But I suppose.
There was a little bit though at the beginning of the episode with Pia talking to Lois, where I was like, when she was getting angry that she was asking about Mannheim, I felt like that would have made more sense if we didn't know that she was already like his wife or lover.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, oh, maybe she isn't. That's why she's getting a bit defensive about it. Yeah. But it was like, why are you getting angry when she's actually right on the mark? But then I felt like it's because she didn't want to lie to her because they were becoming friends.
Well,
Yes,
you see, Bruno's whole point was to put her front and centre so she could talk Lois down from the whole investigation. But she was like, like you say, she accidentally became friends. So it's like, oh crap, how do you deal with that?
Good stuff.
And then everyone else is just dealing with their relationships and Chrissy and everything else that's going on.
Yeah. I did love the John Henry Irons being total overkill dad. That was fucking beautiful. So I'm totally going to be like that.
Well, the thing is as well, because his world was like went to shit. He's been so he's been trying to keep her alive physically.
Yeah, well, he said like that. He said, "I've been wanting her to be a teenager."
Yeah.
And as she's doing it, I'm like, no.
You think about the fact that he thought he'd lost her when he came to his world. She came back at the end of season 1. Yeah. And like, so he suddenly got the one part of his life back again, and then like, so you naturally be massively overprotective, even more so than a dad would be, because you've just got her back.
Yeah. And it's a boy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's gonna be. I love it. Can't wait to see when he finds out that it's Mannheim's kid.
Yeah, I'm curious when Mannheim finds out who Nat's dad is.
Yeah, no, because he called himself Johnson to.
I mean, the obvious thing is, oh my god, it's going to be crazy. It's not going to work out. But there's a part of me that feels like, no, that they'll just get over it and let them two get on with it.
I mean, because all Mannheim said to him really was, don't come around me and I won't come around you. And he tried to kill his sister as a proof of point, but he saved her, and he's like, so it's like, you stay away, I'll stay away, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, true. Only other point I want to raise is just how great Tyler is at being Clark Kent.
Oh yeah.
When he was in the interview thing with Mannheim.
Yeah.
It's just so
fake timidity is so good.
Yeah.
He's so good at doing it. Like, he does it so many times in different shows. And you kind of feel like it's meant to be like it's like second nature, but then there's a few bits in the previous episodes, in the other seasons, where he's just like with Jordan when he's like, pretend it's heavy, right? Like, like that.
Yeah. No,
so
too much.
Constantly has to act like that.
He also carries himself differently as well. When you see him as Superman, he's got the broad. I know he's obviously got the muscle, bit of muscle, but he's obviously broad-shouldered, confident, standing upright. When he's as Clark, he's kind of droopy a bit.
That's exactly what Christopher Reeve did,
Drops
right?
his
You got that moment in the first Christopher Reeve film after they do the flying scene, and he comes in as Clark. He's like
stands
this,
up, takes his
and literally
off.
Lois goes out the room and he goes like that, and he just stands up straight, and he's just Superman. It's just like it's just such a posture thing.
Yeah,
and he's definitely got that down. I feel like Brandon Roof had that as well, a little bit as well. He could definitely play.
Yeah, but I think Tyler does it better.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He's a great Superman and Clark.
Yeah,
I think you have to be a good Clark. Superman is kind of I would say easy-ish to do because you just have to be big and strong, but doing a good Clark Kent is tough.
The other thing as well is he had really good stories as well to be able to pull you in.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely gone up to the top tier of Superman.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I mean, this show is just like one of my favourite. Probably have. Let me think about this before I say this out loud. This is my favourite ever superhero show. Probably DC one.
Over Smallville, over Arrow.
Over Arrow. Yeah, I think most of the CW stuff I don't get is I haven't.
Daredevil.
That's why I said DC. Because Daredevil was probably still my favourite.
Yeah, I think Daredevil.
Daredevil was still my favourite superhero TV show, I think. But this is just, it's just,
It's close.
It's up there with Smallville, definitely.
It's the writing that, for me, that elevates it, because there's so much stuff that comes out.
Yeah.
When you've got, this is what I've noticed about the Marvel stuff, what we've been getting more and more recently, is you've got all these characters you've set up for 10 years, you still can't write them worth down.
Yeah. Well, this is just, and every single storyline matters. There's not any side storylines, like, I hate to bring up the Flash, but like the whole thing with Chester and
Allegra,
I don't give a shit about. Like stop
you shouldn't really
wasting my time.
That's the thing, you shouldn't really care about Carl and Chrissy, really.
Yeah, but you do.
100%.
And like Sarah and Chrissy get along, and then like all that whole storyline, I really enjoy, and you shouldn't. Even it's the way it's written and the way it's developed.
But is it because you prefer Superman and the character in his world more? Do you think?
No, I don't know. I don't.
So you're more invested in it.
Yeah, 100%. Because like the bits with Carl and Chrissy, I'm not like, oh fucking hell, get past this shit. Like I'm like, oh, actually, like kind of.
But because they don't drag it out either. They literally just get to the point of what that situation is and write it really well.
Exactly, because like Carl, when he began with, he was like the sort of just Lana's husband who like you weren't really meant to like, and then obviously next season he cheated on Lana, you meant to like. But then you sort of see his humility, and I actually really like him now as a character. So they do it really well to sort of draw you into every character. Like I care about every single character in the show. Yeah, every single character in the show I care about, and they will have good storylines. Except for Sophie.
I was going to say.
She doesn't count. She's not the main character. But yeah. Anyway, fucking good show.
But every time she wasn't present, you noticed it.
Yes, well there you go.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. The only person I'm missing is Tao Rowe now.
Yeah.
Bring Tao back. And
he's busy on another Earth.
Yeah, he is. With anal.
Which, I can only imagine that the anus is square.
What on Square Earth?
What on Square Earth?
Misery. Man. Yeah, but the good thing about that is if he's off, when he comes back in say like a couple of seasons, if they bring him back, it'll be so good.
Well, so yeah, James Gunn said at least this season, next season, and then like they'll see how it goes.
If everything on that Earth that was round is square,
don't go.
That's what I'm saying. That was what I was saying.
Yeah,
but
put it round, taking a square pole.
Would you like it if James Gunn hired Tyler to be Superman in his new world?
I could see him.
I mean, I'm happy with him as a Superman forever. I have to say, I think he's great. But they're already trying to cast someone else, aren't they? Which is weird because he wants it to be, unless it's going to be like an Elseworlds TV show.
That's kind of where they're going with it, isn't they? They're putting us in with the Penguin,
the Batman,
Joker,
Doctor.
Because obviously it's popular enough that it's making a lot of money, so they want to keep it around without killing it immediately. So.
Yeah, and they haven't so far. I don't think. Well, like with this 1 week, there's been a gap, but so far out of the.
It's like season 1 or 2. They just started splitting it up.
Yeah, there was like 1 or 2 episodes, and there was a gap for like 3 weeks, and at the moment they've managed to keep it consistent, so it's like it should be getting a lot of views. Anyway, amazing show. Love you so much. So everyone, that was episode 7, season 3 of Superman Lois. Come on, let us know your thoughts on this episode, what you think is going to happen in the rest of this season, and do you enjoy this show as much as us, and who is your favourite character? Love to know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to see the full reaction of this episode, please head over to our Patreon. We've got full reaction of this episode, the rest of this season, all the other shows we react to. We also are on social media, links in the description below, and we also do a podcast. So anywhere you listen to podcasts, type in Legends Podcast, you can find us there. We'll see you very soon for another reaction.